here, it has a couple of items that you could potentially make with it. On the side, it says make happiness every day and talks about some of the features of the machine. On the back side of the box, it has the machine and shows the cell phone. And the description says, use your smartphone or computer to create any custom project in minutes. Easily switch between a blade for cutting and pens for writing and drawing. Cuts individual shapes up to 4 feet long or makes continuous cuts up to 20 feet long. And it does work without a cutting mat. So I can say right off the bat, that is probably a feature that it does work without the cutting mat, because then that's one less thing that I would have to necessarily purchase ongoing, is I wouldn't have to keep getting the cutting mats. My bigger thing, I don't like the fact that I can't use the pen and the blade at the same time, because I've kind of gotten accustomed to being able to do that with my Cricuts. But that's not a huge thing. I don't use the writing a whole lot, so I don't think it would be a big deal for this. My other issue, and this is what almost kept me from getting it, is I don't like the fact that there's not a screen. There's not a screen, there's no buttons like what I'm used to on the regular Cricuts, and so I was a little hesitant about that, but we're gonna try it. It's here now, obviously, so I'm going to make the best of that, and hopefully it doesn't bother me in the long term that those things are not features on here. I'm a button girl. I like having little screens and that type of thing. So, all right, so this, again, is packaged very well. It has like this little, almost like egg carton material around the machine itself. So I will say this is not a very large machine. So all right, so the one thing I like about this is the portable size. So you can see here, the bottom of the machine is really not much bigger than my hand. So it's definitely a more compact machine. Now, it does have a little oomph to it. I will say it's not a lightweight machine. I mean, it's not like super heavy, but it most definitely has some weight to it, which is kind of cool. So let's open up this plastic here. Let's see, can't we take it off? This is probably my favorite part about buying a new toy, is being able to take the plastic off, which is so funny, but I've always been that way since I was a little girl. I love taking the plastic off of things. So, all right, so on the top of the machine, you have, looks like a little indicator light. The back, you have where the cutting mat would come out of. The bottom, you kind of have these 4 feet. And so if I sit it down, I can open it up. And when I open it up, it looks just sort of like the other Cricuts. It's just smaller, that's all. And it has a much smaller space here. It only has one little shuttle that's going to go across, and has the blade, replacement blade, or the blade holder. And there is a blade already in there. So mine does come with a blade. And then, of course, I got an extra blade in the package. And that little clamp's closed. There is a little piece of plastic I see right here that I'll probably take off later. You have this sort of flat piece here that kind of probably helps keep you from having to have that mat. As they mentioned before, it has some little guides on the sides. Okay, so I'm going to pull that a little closer so you can kind of see it. All right. Yeah, and that plastic is what that noise was. All right, so if we put the machine down, let's see what else is in the box. So we have some paper. We have, oops, what looks like the power cable. So it has a power box, and it comes in 2 pieces, which is kind of neat. There's that. There is a Cricut pen that comes with it. Looks like black. It doesn't have a, oh wait, maybe it does, hold on. It's the fine point pen, 0.4. Okay, so it does say that on the pen. I had to move the writing. All right, and there is a little small packet here, and I think that's everything in the box. I think that's all of it, and it says open me. And if we open it, let's cut it so it doesn't rip. And it's sort of that sort of cello, not cello, but smooth, almost like paper plastic on the little envelope here. So it's kind of smooth. Oh, okay, so these are like little sample things. All right, so it says, let's get started. So I would imagine, yep, tells you how to set it up and how everything works. We've got a little sample of, looks like paper, a sample of vinyl, and it is Cricut Smart Vinyl. It's permanent vinyl. My little paper is blue, and my vinyl that came with it is silver. I don't know if those colors are different from box to box, but that's what came with this one. And then you have another mat, and this is the smaller standard grip mat. This one looks like it to be 4 inches. Well, let's see. Yep, four and a quarter. Oh, so the size of a card. So 4 1/4 by 6 1/2 is what it is. So you can definitely do cards on here. And then some safety instructions and the warranty statement. So that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. Like I said, I will probably do I know I will do a separate video on me using it, maybe either the first time, or maybe I may make some mistakes off camera and use it, and maybe film the second time I use it so that it's not on camera with me blundering. So I hope you enjoyed this unpacking. I can't wait to use it and get started and try to create something. I'm not sure what that something is just yet, but I'll make something. And I will talk to you soon. If you have any questions, or if you already have one of these and you have found any tips, any tricks, anything that you think I should know before I start playing with it, please do leave a comment below. I'd love any advice, because like I said, I'm not used to something quite this small, but we're going to have some fun with it. All right. Happy scrapping, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.